Alrighty guys, Via here back with the next episode of the FIFA 14 DMA series. Yes, it's been a while since I've done FIFA on the channel, and it has been a while since I've uploaded to the channel in general. Now, what we're going to be doing, if you've never seen the DMA series, what we do is we get a defender, a midfielder, and an attacker for a certain buy now price. This time we're going to be going with gold. Last time we did silver. Now, we have done it obviously once in FIFA 14, we've done it a lot in FIFA 13 and 12, and we obviously will carry it forward into FIFA 15 as well. FIFA 15 I've got a lot of plans for. We're going to do DMAs, we're going to do a big career mode season as well, we're going to go really in depth with that one. But for this one, we're going to go between 125,000 and 150,000 in buy now, because we've got a little bit of coins to splash around for this one, so we'll try and get this defender. Now, if I do for some reason pull like a Kyle Walker or something like that for 150,000, that is just that is how we go. We've got to pick the first player. If that is a crappy player the first, let's have a look. It is Granqvist. Now, that guy will not normally go for 150k or 125k. He is terrible. But we bought him. We just made someone very, very happy. That is just the luck of the draw. If I picked up a Yaya Toure Team of the Year for someone that was just retardedly put him up for 150,000, then you know that would never ever happen. But we do get Granqvist. He does looks like decent defending stats, but that's terrible pace. We're going to lose probably 140k on that guy. It's probably only worth discard value. He's actually got him for 125, so he's probably going to lose, pretty much all of that. I'd say he's only going to really go for about 20k. Max. It looks like he's from the Russian league. So a Swedish guy in the Russian league, so we'll put him into the club. So that's going to be the first person we're going to build the hybrid team around, so that's a little bit interesting. We'll see how that one goes. So we'll see if we can get onto the midfielder and get hopefully someone decent. Now let's have a look. We'll keep going. So midfielder. Hopefully we get someone awesome. It's not going to lose us a great deal of coins over the long run. We do get Jack Wilshere, so as I said, that is the luck of the draw. We just made someone, again, very, very happy. A $150,000 bid on Jack Wilshere. Damn, I hate this series sometimes. Normally I've been doing it between like max sort of 10,000, something like that, even 1,000 bids sometimes. But we do a little bit of coins to splash around, so we're making people's days. So I'm sure they'll be very, very happy to sell their Jack Wilshere for 150,000. They'll probably make a YouTube video about it because it's so very, very rare. But that is just what goes on. So the forward we actually get. Let's have a look. We get the Defoe team of the season. Now, this guy I've actually really wanted to try out, so it all kind of makes it worth it. It's okay. I definitely want to try out this Defoe. He's got crazy finishing stats, decent strength for a little fella, decent heading, great shot power. Oh, I just can't wait to use this guy. I am a little bit cut about Jack Wilshere going for 150k, but as I said, them's the breaks. That's what happens if we do get whoever it is. We buy the first player. So let's get into this. What I'll do is I'll build the squad, and then I'll go into the squad builders part of it for you, and I'll explain to you who we got, how they link up in the hybrid, that sort of stuff, and then we'll get on to the gameplay. Alrighty guys, so here we go with the squad builder part of this episode. Now, as you can see, we've got Defoe, we've got Wilshere, and we've got Granqvist all into the team. Now, I'm still a little bit shattered. I lost so much money on Defoe. Granqvist actually goes for 50k, so I didn't lose as much as I thought I did, but still lost sort of 75k. And I'm not sure about Defoe. I figured he just goes for what he goes for. So we'll get into this now. We'll go up the top first. I wanted to try out a few different players. So to link up players, we got Michael Bradley at cam. And we were going to go for a no-link wasted team at the start, but I decided it was getting a little bit too annoying with this formation, and I wanted to try and use this formation. I liked it in FIFA 13, and I haven't really used it in 14 too much. So we've got Michael Bradley there and Donovan as well. Now, Donovan I love as a player, as a person. He's real awesome. I haven't ever used him in FIFA 14 yet, so it'll be interesting to see how his team of the season goes. Now, that's pretty much all we're going to be using from the MLS. Now, the right side is going to be pretty much just Arsenal. I was going to go Sanchez to try and use out just his normal Arsenal card, but I couldn't get enough chemistry for Jack Wilshere, so I went with Walcott and Koscielny to obviously help Wilshere get amazing chemistry, and Walcott and Koscielny get the chemistry fine that they need. Now in goal we've got Dikan. Don't really like keepers with low speed. His is okay speed, I guess, not the greatest, not the worst. But his stats really aren't that great, so it'll be interesting to see how he goes. Now I went for this, this is FC Krasnodar, so I went with this pretty much for the most of the rest of the team. I've gone with Shirokov. I tried to get his inform, but there was only one on the market, and it was for 150k, and I didn't really want to go that much for him. The left mid I went with Jairzinho. And the centre back, I went with Colliden. Now, this guy is actually really solid. Look at that shooting, 70 shooting, which I'm pretty sure without informs and all that sort of stuff is one of the best shootings for any centre back at all. Unfortunately, his work rates don't really help, but he's got medium-high work rates, but they do help, obviously, defending the goals. Now, unfortunately, Granqvist has got high-medium. With his pace, it's going to probably cause some problems. but we do have Koscielny with medium high as well, and he's very, very solid. So we'll get into the gameplay, we'll play 5 games, and we'll talk about this team and see how they went. Alrighty guys, now here we go, having a chat about the team. Now as you're watching the goals, we'll obviously start from the goals from back to front as well. Now pretty much the best player on the team was Donovan. He scored pretty much all the goals, 12 out of 18 goals in the 5 games that we played. We actually had a decent time with this team, and as I said, yeah, Donovan got 2/3 of the goals, which is absolutely ridiculous. I expected Jermaine Defoe to sort of be the goal scorer. But we'll start off at the back. Now, Dickhead in goal wasn't too bad. He wasn't the greatest keeper, obviously. He's pretty slow. Fairly tall, though, so he made some decent saves. But, yeah, I definitely really wouldn't recommend him. Maybe in a Ukrainian team, because I don't know if they've got any better goalkeepers, but not the greatest of keepers. Koscielny at the back, obviously solid. Everyone knows about Koscielny. He goes for about 3 or 4k these days. Just because of his pace, his defending. He's very good. He's actually pretty good on corners as well. And then obviously Granqvist is the first person we got for the, he's the D in the DMA, obviously the defender. He actually didn't feel too bad, considering he's pretty slow and with high attacking work rates and medium defending work rates. I thought he'd be a lot worse, but he wasn't actually too bad. Now, then we move on to Colden. I actually, unfortunately, did not get a chance to have a shot with him. Obviously that 70 shooting is something I wanted to try out. But I just did not get the chance to obviously push him up the field. The medium-high work rate sort of counteracted that. Did help in the defence. Didn't concede as much goals as I thought I would, obviously with Granqvist having those high attacking work rates. But pretty much Colden and Koscielny got back and defended the goals fairly well. Now, obviously Walcott on the right, everyone knows about Walcott, very quick, decent shot on him as well, better than whatever anyone would think. You run him down the right wing and you hit that ball across the keeper, it's probably going to go in sort of 8 times out of 10 if you hit it well. Then we got Jack Wilshere in the middle, obviously good dribbling, not the greatest shot on him, but if you do power it up and you get used to the power, obviously you need to put a bit more on it, more than like an Ibrahimovic or something like that. But he's half decent if you get the power on it. Obviously he's great dribbling, good ball control, stuff like that. Then we have Shirokov. I really wanted to try out his inform. Unfortunately I just couldn't get there. But this card was actually not too bad. Decent dribbling, good vision, that type of stuff. Decent shot on him as well. Unfortunately I didn't get a goal with him. But what can you do? Jairzinho on the left-hand side was absolutely amazing, actually. Very strong on the ball. I was not expecting him to be as strong as he was. But if you sort of try and outmuscle a right back or something like that with Jairzinho, you'll probably get through like 9 times out of 10 and win that ball and keep going and put a cross in and that sort of stuff. Now, Michael Bradley at cam, very, very solid, very strong. Not the greatest of sort of shooting. He's not, as I said, it's just not amazing. But his passing, his dribbling is fairly, well, it's not the greatest, but it's decent. It'll do the job. He's probably better suited to a centre defensive mid where he can sort of hold the play up a little bit more. He's probably not that creative type of midfielder, but he did okay. He held his own. All he was doing is pretty much putting balls through to Donovan and Defoe, and he did pop up for a couple of goals as well. Now, we'll start with Defoe first of all. Now, Defoe was very good, very quick, fairly strong considering he's so little. His strength is in the 70s, I'm pretty sure, something like that. For a little fella, pretty good. Decent heading as well for a little fella. He just seems to be in the right places at the right time to get those headers. But the main man of the team was Landon Donovan. Now, this guy is absolutely amazing. You're seeing his goals now on the screen. As I said, 12 out of 18 goals in the 5 games came from Landon Donovan, and he got a couple of assists for like Defoe and Bradley and stuff like that, I'm pretty sure as well. So absolutely amazing. Definitely go out and try Landon Donovan. I got him for like 20k or something crazy like that. So it's absolutely crazy. And just watch this. You get through and it's going to go in. You got the rocket, you got the power, it's going to go into the back of the net every time. Now, I'm going to go and do another DMA soon. There's going to be a lot more on the channel, so I hope you guys enjoyed this. This is the last goal, and I've been VO, and peace.